First of all, I'd like the faculty to stand up for a moment. I'd like to sincerely thank you on behalf of the hundreds of, and when I said the faculty, also the school principals from all of our schools in Haverhill here. I want to sincerely thank you on behalf of everyone on the stage and all of these students and all of these families for all the sacrifices, the effort, and the hard work you have put forth to help develop these young men and women. Thank you all very much. However, I hope next year you will kindly enlighten the senior class as to the drawbacks of Facebook and Instagram, for I have a nice photo of the senior class in Hampton Beach. And Mrs. Kitsis labored long and hard last night with a decision about should we get one more day if your picture was in that photo. So thank you, Mrs. Kitsis, for letting him go today and absolution. Father Tron, thank you for being here. Senator O'Connor, Chairman Dempsey, Mayor Ferrantini, members of the City Council, members of the school committee, principals, teachers, staff, parents, and you distinguished young men and women. First, he doesn't know how lucky he is. First, on behalf of the Haverhill School Committee and the staff of our schools, I would like to thank the Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mary Malone, for her many years of dedicated service to the children of Haverhill. Thank you, Mary, and best wishes as you move forward to be the Superintendent of Schools in the Ayr Shirley District. Among us today, there are 13 young men and women who have chosen a path of courage and commitment. And when we're all sitting at the beach or relaxing this summer or facing new challenges this fall, these young men and women will be at our military bases training to be proud soldiers, sailors, and Marines with our armed services. I would like the following graduates to please stand. Christopher Boisel, United States Army. And stay standing. Stay standing. Philip Brown, United States Army. Philip Case, United States Army. Lizanne Glaze, United States Army. Michael Jokian, United States Army. Miguel Valentin, United States Army. Kane DeBrasini, United States Navy. Alejandro Fuentes, United States Navy. Tyler Gillespie, United States Navy. Cameron Mealy, United States Navy. Quinn Wagner, United States Marine Corps. Craig Boisel, United States Marine Corps. And Noah Hunt, United States Marine Corps. On June 6, 1944, 70 years ago today, soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines fought on the beaches of Normandy. As that invasion began, General Eisenhower said to our troops, "The hope and prayers of liberty, loving people are with you. So today, as you young men and women go forth to represent the best of this country, we thank you and God bless you. Stay safe. It has been said that the strength of being a true Hilly is to always be there when in need. I wish all of you parents and families could see moments in your sons and daughters' lives that I have had the pleasure and honor to witness these past few years with your students. This winter, over 125 of your sons and daughters standing up in the bleachers and singing the national anthem in Billerica when the Billerica Forum failed to provide the singer and music. The senior prom, the most distinguished group of young men and women that I have ever seen in my 35+ years of going to senior proms. I can only say to all of your families, well done. On Marathon Monday, the city of Boston was attacked. You all, I am sure, were somehow affected. Some of you, maybe more than others. Innocent bystanders were attacked for no reason, and since then, we all have united and become Boston strong, as the banner outside of Haverhill High School reads. And I remember well that day watching the chaos and the terror as I stood at the intersections of Exeter and Newbury Street, just yards away from that atrocity. I cannot forget those that ran towards the victims and those that ran away. Tonight, you are welcomed into a wonderful group of Haverhill graduates. However, I would personally like to challenge you. Upon graduating and entering the turbulent world that we live in, we need more people who want to make a difference. You will each find yourself in situations where you can run away or run towards the problem. Let me be clear, I am not urging you to run into dangerous and life-threatening situations. Many in Boston ran to hospitals in the days after to donate blood. Others ran to their dwellings to offer shelter and food to the runners, while others, the doctors and the nurses, ran to the emergency rooms to provide aid to the wounded. I challenge you as a class and as individuals to seize the opportunity to run towards the problem. I challenge you to stand up to adversity, to help the less fortunate, and to choose a path in life where you can help others. Some of you may have the opportunity to sprint into a crisis and save lives. But for others, it will be a marathon, a lifelong race to help others. Whatever it is you choose to do, may you never, ever forget the events of your 4 years here in Hilly Nation. When it is your turn to run, no one is going to hold your hand. Nobody is going to look both ways for you. The path that you choose is up to you. Which way are you going to run? If you choose to run towards the problem, I can promise you this: it is not always going to be downhill. In fact, it will most likely be uphill most of the way. It is not going to be smoothly paved. In fact, It is going to be bumpy, rocky, and challenging. It is not always going to be sunny. In fact, it will rain a lot. And the wind will be in your face most of the way. But I can only promise you this. If you run uphill over the bumps and into the wind, and when you look in the mirror, you will know you have lived a life of fulfillment. Which way are you going to run? God bless you and congratulations.